in the game just to get my fatty. And these lazy ain't got competition. It's me versus me, love keep.
Notification gang and Key Talk gang, pretty much the same thing. Listen, if you're looking at the video right now, hit the like button for me. Literally takes 2 seconds. Anyway, so we got a couple different topics to talk about today. We got Finesse2Tymes on the menu. We got Meek Mill, of course, on the topics for today. And then, of course, we got Charleston White and Boosie, because Charleston's going to be calling the FBI. Actually, let's go ahead and start it out with Charleston White and Boosie, right? So everybody knows that Boosie and Charleston White has had their whole skirmish together back and forth literally all the time. They've always been at it, right? But as of late, DJ Vlad said F to Aiden Ross, who, of course, Aiden Ross is extremely close with Charleston White. And because Aiden Ross decided not to interview Boosie because Boosie didn't want Charleston White on the interview with them, right? So seeing the fact that caused Boosie to not be able to do his interview, which was probably gonna, take some money out of Boosie's pocket or not have him gain any money. Boosie put out a word to the promoter where Charleston White was supposed to be inside of his hometown and said, hey, listen, if you bring Charleston White to my city, I'm gonna have them hitters come and get him. You already know Boosie is already fighting a California gun case, so he don't have the ability to get into any other type of trouble, because I'm pretty sure he's probably out on some type of bond right now. So he can't be playing the gangster card or getting himself into any type of situation to where it can potentially be any type of violence, right? Well, Charleston White, of course, you already know, trash talking Charles is the last person that you want to play any type of police games with or games that can involve the police with, because he's going to take it up a notch every single time. And it does look like this time Charleston White took to the internet and said, hey, listen, hold up. So, Boosie, you really done threatened the promoters. The promoters is scared to have me in a city. I even told them I would bring the police with me, and they still scared. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call the FBI on you. Here's the video right here.
Put your mother in jail. Boy, you making threats to the promoter? I got a recorded phone conversation with witnesses on the phone saying the promoter is scared for his life, that he got to live in Baton Rouge, that Boosie go send them people to get you. He said he can't have the show because Boosie goes. I said, I just hire the police. The promoter scary. Yeah, Boosie is a hoe. And I bet he don't want to get in that boxing ring. See, Boosie, you gonna try to send somebody, but you ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna put your ass in jail. I'm waiting for the FBI to send me the right kind of number, because I'm finna make a report on your motherfucking people. And you make the man call your name specifically. The promoter specifically said your motherfucking name, Lil Boosie. He implemented you and implicated you. Nigga, you finna go to jail, back to jail. You gonna be on your knees, but them knees gonna be bleeding again. Diabetic. Boosie, I'm gonna...
You already know. Now, from that video, you can definitely see that Charleston White is not playing. You know what I'm talking about? Whenever he say he gonna call 12 them, whenever he say he gonna do anything at all, we typically knows that he does it, right? Every single time. So, maybe he's got some information from, like he said, from the promoters, and he's listening to the promoters that has implemented Boosie to pretty much say that, hey, listen, man, we're completely terrified of Boosie. We don't want to bring you to the city or to your show because he said he gonna send them hitters, right? And also the status that Charleston White said, it said, so Lil Boosie making threats. I've already contacted law enforcement concerning these possible threats against my life. And he tagged Vlad TV because obviously Vlad TV is Lil Boosie's mans. Anyways, next up we got Meek Mill, Meek Luther King, right? So for context, Meek Mill, of course, is no longer part of his label. They did drop him from his label. They said he wasn't selling as much or doing just as good as he once was doing, which, of course, happens to a lot of artists. Right now, a lot of artists be stuck on their label for their whole lives and end up pretty much getting unalived or anything like that. But they did decide to cut ties with Meek, right? So Meek has now came out and said, listen, man, I'm going to give 10% of all my money that I make on music away to the city of Philly. You know why? Because I want to stop the gun violence. Actually, I'm going to read y'all exactly what Buddy said, and then we're going to break some stuff down, right? So he says, I'm going to do a public contract with the city of Philadelphia where 10% of my music earnings go to the city of Philadelphia to combat gun violence in our city, and I'm going to start this movement. Rip Fat G's. And if y'all don't know who Fat G's is, Fat G's is a Philly rapper. He actually did just get killed. The video is like on camera. He came outside because I guess someone was in front of his home, and he said he was gonna wham that guy, but that guy ended up playing it cool with him and then shooting him and killing Fat G's.
Yo, I'm about to bang on his car in front of the door, bro. I don't know who it is. He's not rolling his window. I'm about to bang on him. I'm about to shoot at this wheel in front of the door. He's not pulling his car down. He's not trying to tell me who it is. I'm about to flame this car up. No, that's not rolling his pop. As you understand what I'm saying? He on the phone. I just knocked on his window. I told him to roll the window down. He didn't say nothing, bro. Pop, he's double parked in front of the house. What's wrong with you? And I knocked on his door and I asked him, who you looking for? He's like, go ahead. He just told me to go ahead. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Trying to tell you, bro. Bro, I'm asking you who you is. You're in front of my door, bro. It's going on out here, bro. I'm asking you a simple question, bro. I'm asking you, I don't know who you is, bro. What's up with you? Bro, this is my block. You just sitting there. I asked you a simple question, bro. You're not saying nothing, bro. You didn't say nothing, bro. This is my block. What's going on around here, bro? That's why I'm asking you a question. No, it's not all white people that live on this block, bro. All right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
What are you arguing with somebody for, yo? What is wrong with you?
The fuck?
So, RIP to Fat G's first of all, right? And then it continues and says, I want to do a contract with the city of Philadelphia. So let's break this down. First of all, let's just say it is dope that he would decide to give 10% of whatever he makes in music to the city of Philadelphia. However, there's definitely some smarter things that you can do than just giving your money away. And here's what I mean by that. Listen, if you're going to give 10% of your money away, why not say directly what you're going to give the money to? And we ain't talking about no type of nonprofit organizations. Hey, why not say, hey, I'm going to work on building a boys and girls center for this part of the hood. I'm going to work on buying up this whole street right here of the houses and do some type of affordable living or something like that at all. Because just saying that you're going to give 10% of your money away to Philly, that like I said, it just doesn't look good on you, simply because nonprofit organizations, they don't really be giving the money where the money's supposed to go. A lot of people that be donating money to help out inner city communities or even poor places overseas, those nonprofits like take a big percentage of the money, and you never really see any type of improvement on the standard of living or the life of the communities where the money's actually supposed to go. So pretty much what I'm saying is, getting a well thought out, organized plan of where you want the money to go will be much more effective than just sending money to who knows where it may go, right? Actually, for any and every rapper that really want to try to do something for their community, if you want to be honest, this is what rappers really should do. First of all, the kids are sliding and killing and putting hits on each other and putting bags on each other's head to y'all's music, right? So if you really want to make a positive change, rap about something different. You get the most amount of viewers to look at you when you're on a mic and you're rapping. When you're doing your doing your raps and you're putting your albums out, that's when you're getting the most amount of viewers. That's where your influence is the biggest at. Your influence is not the biggest on Twitter. It's not the biggest on Instagram. It's not the biggest on social media. Actually, specifically from Meek Mill, the majority of social media literally cracks up and laughs at every single thing that Meek Mill does. I'm talking about anytime you go to the comment section and Meek Mill's done said anything, everybody's making fun of him, laughing. They don't take Meek Mill serious at all. So I would imagine within the music is where people will take him serious. So if you're going to do something positive for the hood that you want to do for your community specifically, or really anybody that listens to you, stop rapping about violence. That's the best thing that you could do. But can you make music? Can you make an entire album without rapping about violence? Not no type of violence. And I don't want to hear the excuse of, well, this is just how we're living and how we were living and da-da-da-da. the kids are sliding and killing to your music. If you really want to stop the gun and the gun violence, you got to rap about something different, or be one of the ones that just completely stop rapping about violence. Of course, there's always going to be other people that's going to rap about violence. So you're going to miss out on that crowd. And I know you don't want to miss it on that crowd because your album sales have already shrank down to like only 6,000 albums first week, which is tremendously low compared to what you previously sold whenever you were signed to a label. So a lot of the money that he was making is actually going to be cut down tremendously as well. He's no longer signed to the label. His fan base is not as big as you may think just by hearing the name Meek Mill. The name Meek Mill, of course, is huge because of what he's done. However, as time goes on, his fan base has kind of, left him behind, but he does still have obviously a fan base though, right? But with all that being said, I just said that to say the best thing that you could do is to, if you're going to do the 10% thing, get an organized plan together on what you plan to use the money for in the hood. Because just giving the money to organizations, nonprofits, and stuff like that, you never know exactly where it's going to go, right? I'm sure there's been thousands of maybe millions of dollars given to organizations that's supposed to be helping out the hoods that somehow, some way, it'll never end up helping. So put boots on the ground and put your head up first and go buy what you want to see. You want to see a recreation center? Go buy a recreation center. You want to see more parks for the kids? You want to see more things for them to do? Go buy it. You know what I'm talking about? And put that 10% of your money there if you're able to do that, if you can afford that, right? And the reason I say if you can afford that, because I know you have to work on your finances because you're no longer on a label, so you have to do a lot of stuff yourself now, kind of like Kanye West is having to do, and he's doing a great job at it, doing a lot of the stuff himself, booking his own shows. Kanye West can still fill up arenas. I don't know if Meek Mill could actually fill up an arena. Well, no, I know for a fact he can fill up an arena like a Kanye West could do. However, he can do what he can do, and he can make what he can make. And if he really want to do the 10% thing, would never knock that at all. But you definitely got to go about it doing it the smart way, right? And you do hang around billionaires. Although Meek hangs around billionaires, the general public believes that they ain't giving Meek no type of game on nothing at all, right? But we could be wrong. We'll just have to see. Anyways, next up we got Finesse2Tymes. So Finesse2Tymes, of course, he made a status saying that, he tried to speak on HoneyKomb Brazy directly, but Brazy didn't want to do it. Now he's coming out and he's made a video and pretty much letting everybody know, listen, whenever HoneyKomb Brazy get out, we can go man to man, one-on-one, and talking about hash out our issues that way, since y'all think that I was so scared, since y'all think that, I didn't come out and say nothing to him until he got shipped off, and here goes that video.
Tom Brazy, get out here, ain't gonna do nothing but do some more clout chasing. He ain't gonna meet up in the end. G-Chick. Yeah. Call the Prince family, ask them what I did when I heard what he did. Yeah. Ask them you talking about. I just kept it off the internet. I called. I was trying to street. No, I'm straight. Okay. No, you will. I'm straight. I know you will. Then had the nerve to turn around and I ain't never coming back to Houston. I know you ain't. I know you ain't. I bet not come down there around you clown, but you kill it though. Boy. A lot of people don't know what go on behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying? Like.
Anyway, so it could definitely be a good thing if HoneyKomb Brazy and Finesse2Tymes did, whether they talk it out, whether they fight it out, punch it out, whether Finesse2Tymes got to come out and just admit, okay, look, I did this that wasn't solid, my bad, because the general public believes what Finesse2Tymes did just literally wasn't solid at all, not having somebody's back that had your back. And sometimes when you're wrong, you just got to admit that you're wrong, right? People will actually have more respect for you if you were wrong, and you know in your heart that you were wrong, if you just admit that you were wrong, right? But who knows? Was he wrong? Was he not wrong? Maybe he's got another side of the story that maybe he'll just release to the world that they'll be able to hear, right? Maybe whenever him and HoneyKomb Brazy have their one-on-one, man-on-man, whenever HoneyKomb Brazy gets out, just by them doing their thing, maybe it'll all be cool again, right? Anyways, let me know something. So, how do you feel about Charleston White and Boosie? Do y'all think Charleston White's going to get Boosie sent away and his bond revoked. And then, of course, Meek Mill wants to give 10% away to the city of Philly, you know what I'm talking about, of his musical earnings. Yes, they've been tremendously cut because he's not as hot as he once was. Sales ain't really doing as good as he was doing. Probably would have been a good idea to do at a peak point of your career. But of course, whenever the water starts to get cut off, a lot of artists try to switch it up and try to give back whenever they've already made the most fruits of the work whenever they were, higher up. However, you never want to knock the 10%, but get an organized, structured plan on where you want to give that 10% away to, or what you want to build, what could actually stop it, and know where your money is actually going. And also try to stop rapping about violence if that's really what you want. When you do freestyle, you just did an on the radar freestyle, some violence in there. Literally, just cut out all the violence if you really want to stop the guns. Because I'm literally telling you right now that I'm tapped in with the streets. You know, whether it be Texas streets, but I know all the streets be the same. The youngins and the peoples, mainly the youngins, are spreading the block and killing because they're influenced by not only just the environment, but also the music from the rappers. Literally. Then they're becoming rappers and rapping about what they doing. Anyways, last but not least, Finesse2Tymes and HoneyKomb Brazy. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like Finesse2Tymes can make a comeback for what people is feeling, or is it over? Let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.